It's Dallas's secret guilty pleasure. Grand Lux magazine shows us the city's culture, society, and lifestyle. Learn more about this luxurious magazine and the Dallas socialites it features next on Prime. Hi, I'm Emily Hargrove and welcome to Prime. Grand Lux magazine really does an incredible job at showing the beauty and philanthropy in Dallas. And we have two very special guests today, the July issue cover ladies, Maggie Kipp and Shay Geyer. Welcome, thank you so much for being here. So we're going to talk to you about the two of you on the cover, but also the reason for why you're on the cover. You are co-chairs of the Celebrity Waiter Luncheon, which benefits the housing and homeless charity Family Gateway, and it's a true pleasure because what you two are doing is incredible. So let's talk first about the cover. How did that all come about?
Well, actually, Grand Lux is a great supporter, as you said, of the Dallas community, and they had gotten wind of how fun the Celebrity Waiter Luncheon was last year, and we were challenged to double the attendance and the funds raised. So Grand Lux stepped in to help us promote the luncheon by asking Maggie and I to be on the cover. And we are so grateful because this is such perfect timing. It's the July issue, so it gives us some time to promote the luncheon on September 7th.
That's really, and you both look gorgeous in it. The photos are really beautiful. And you've actually not seen the magazine yet.
No, we haven't.
This was a big surprise. This is the first time we've seen the cover.
I know, I'm really excited. Yeah. So it's a food and wine issue. So we shot the cover at Perry's downtown on McKinney. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous restaurant. And they were gracious enough to host us for the cover shoot.
And you were sworn to secrecy about being on it, so now...
Yes,
so
it made us very hungry being there at 9:30 in the morning, and they said hungry and thirsty in that beautiful restaurant in the wine room.
It was very nice.
It was a perfect location for their food and wine issue.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I can't wait to read it because, as I say, this is hot off the presses. The photos of the two of you in there, and, you know, so it's exciting. But
that's right. It's like Dallas is this, we're debuting it here on Prime.
I know, I love that.
The sneak peek.
I love that. We love the sneak peek. So the Celebrity Waiter Luncheon, this is the second year, as you mentioned, of you two being the co-chairs.
Correct.
And the 2011 one just exceeded all expectations.
It was out of control in a great way.
And what was it, D Magazine's most raucous luncheon of the year? It was awarded.
Jean Prejean gave us that honor, and we love that. It was the most rambunctious, maybe.
Yes.
She called us rowdy and rambunctious and riotous.
Yes. In a good way, which actually we made, it was her top 5, right? Or is it top 10, I think, Dallas luncheons? And
no, number 1, it was the most, like, basically, I think she basically called it the most fun luncheon.
Right, ever, yeah. Well, she has her top 10 list, I think, every year or something. And there's good and bad, and we were on the good list because we were thinking it is so rowdy, and it's not your typical Dallas luncheon. It's rowdy in a good way, like Maggie said. But we were so grateful that Jean honored us and said that it was a luncheon to not miss.
Well, it looks it. I mean, the pictures from last year just looked amazing. And the concept of it is that you have 30 to 50 tables. Last year you had 30 tables. And each table has its own celebrity as waiter.
And this year we're going to have 50 tables. So yes, every celebrity is assigned a table. $2,500 sponsorships and above get to select their waiter on a first come first serve basis. So if there's a particular waiter that people know are going to be there, the favorites go fast. But they're all fun. All the celebrity waiters are really fun. And so they do these different antics to earn tips for the luncheon, and that's how the money's raised for Family Gateway that day.
How wonderful! So you have everybody doing different things, from the splits to
singing like Hunter Sullivan, which is very popular.
Well, it is.
I mean, everybody wants Hunter Sullivan to sing.
Yes.
And his wife Maria comes and helps.
And she is amazingly
beautiful.
They're a stunning, fun, very fun couple.
And we have to look at Steve Kimball. Last year. He got the whole room up doing the YMCA.
He did. That was the highlight of the luncheon. The entire crowd was up on their feet singing the YMCA. Somebody tipped him very generously to lead everybody. I think that
the
this
Ritz
video,
was shaking.
Yes, this video is actually posted up on YouTube, like almost instantly, and people, it was like one of those viral things where people that didn't get to attend the luncheon, because the luncheon was sold out, and people that didn't get to attend, they were all wishing that they had been there to see all this.
Well, this is when we accidentally interrupted Mike Madonno's retirement speech.
That's right, which was right next door.
Because of YMCA and all of the annex, and they wrote about it the next day. That was one of the main parts when they covered his retirements. They said there was a luncheon next door, and they had to stop speaking repeatedly because YMCA and different noises of 300 some odd people screaming and partying was coming through.
While he was trying to make his heartfelt. It did,
yeah.
It was in the Dallas Morning News and the sports section, and
you can see there you are, Shay.
Yeah,
and Steve and Leanne.
We're on the video.
Oh,
yeah,
I love it.
That was so fun.
It just looks so much fun, and it's fun for the most amazing cause.
Right.
You have Family Gateway, as I mentioned, it's a housing and homeless charity, and this year it's celebrating its 25th anniversary.
25th anniversary, and I think that's one of the things too we really want to highlight. We're close to being sold out right now, so we still have some time. I think we've got 15 or 20 tables left to sell. But I think with it being the 25th anniversary makes it that much more special, and because of that, 25th anniversaries are typically the silver anniversary, so we're encouraging all of the guests to wear black, white, or silver. So it'll make this kind of uniform, fun luncheon, fun photos, and so all the parties leading up to the luncheon, the guests have been wearing black, white, or silver. So it's been really fun. Everybody really embraces the charity. They have a goal to one day actually eradicate homelessness in Dallas, and I think that's an amazing goal, and Maggie and I are really committed to helping this year do what we can to raise the funds. Our goal is $160,000 this year, so we have some creative ways, some fun things planned for the luncheon that we
because tips are a big. I mean, we raise a lot of money underwriting and have so many generous sponsors.
Yeah,
IBB. And Shay and her family are one of our wonderful sponsors, and Faye Briggs, our honorary chair, who's just beautiful and wonderfully generous. She came on, this is great with her. Faye Briggs had so much fun at last year's luncheon that as the luncheon ended, she said, whatever you're doing next year, I'm going to be a part of it.
How wonderful.
And donated an additional amount to her already generous amount last year. Just because she was so touched by the cause, but also enjoyed. It was a big daytime wild party.
Well, and I heard that it wasn't just daytime, it went into nighttime. I heard that they were still partying at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I know.
Some of our wilder friends, we went home.
Maggie and I both have little ones, so we actually weren't there that late, but I told my husband, he was supposed to go last year, but since we were literally oversold, so I told him, like, you don't get to go because I sold your ticket to somebody else. But this year I told him, like, you can't miss it this year. So I think this year we'll probably get a room at the Ritz and stay and really enjoy the crowd. And I think maybe that's probably why the Ritz likes to have us back, because it is such a fun thing that people hang out and,
it's an all-day party.
All day, yeah.
You need, I mean, we tell, most of our girlfriends are professionals, and a lot of these attendees are working ladies, professional ladies. This is a vacation day for sure. I mean, you definitely do not want to work on Friday, September 7th.
Do not go back to work.
And I mean, we keep saying what a big party it is, and I think maybe we probably emphasize that because it's not your typical Dallas luncheon. I think the whole reason it was started was to do something different in the Dallas community, something fun, not it's for a really good cause for families with homeless children, and it does tear at your heartstrings. But at the same time, we want people to be cognizant of why we're there and why we're raising the funds. But we want it to be upbeat and positive, and let's focus on doing something good for this luncheon and not be sad and, you know.
Well, upbeat and positivity. I mean, that helps bring in the funds
That's
too,
right,
doesn't it? If people enjoy themselves, then yeah, I was at a gala a month ago. I was having a lovely time, and I bid way much more than what I should have done. And my husband was looking at me going, "Emily, no."
Well, people get caught up in the moment, and I think, you know, that's really when we want. That's what we want, and. You know, the smaller tips are performed at the individual tables, and then this year we're going to have sort of a main stage. Scott Murray and Steve Kimball are going to be our MCs. Scott Murray will be sort of our master of ceremonies, and Steve Kimball,
he keeps us under control.
He does.
He's the ringleader.
Sounds like you need that.
We do.
Just what
you need Scott on one side and Steve on the other.
Right.
And they balance each other perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve knows how to get a party started. But so the larger tips will be performed on the main stage, because what we found last year, I think they showed a picture of Lene Faring and Tracy Rathbun doing the splits. They're big into yoga.
That made my eyes water.
So they both did the splits. I mean,
in unison.
Generously.
Wow.
Yeah.
These mothers, you know, and chefs, these beautiful ladies getting up there. And who planked?
That was Kim Fisher. Yeah, Kim Fisher plank. And then that started a chain of events for doing planking. That was really fun.
And this year, Shona Gilbert, the jewelry designer.
This is a piece.
Beautiful.
Yes, and she is so brilliant and talented. Shona is also a gymnast.
Yes.
I mean, in addition to being this beautiful, brilliant jewelry designer, we walk every morning and she practices
her stunts.
You know, her stunts. I mean, she'll do these crazy yoga poses and these crazy flips and what is a no-handed cartwheel?
Aerial.
Yes, an aerial. I mean,
oh my gosh, how do you do that?
She's amazing. She's a woman of many talents.
And she's going to wear a leotard with some other crazy things. I mean, she is going to be giving jewels to the people at her tables.
Wow.
And entertaining them, doing, you know, flips and aerials and who knows what other. And this is just one of our celebrity waiters. You'll have Hunter there singing.
And actually, Steve Kimball was our waiter last year, and he brought all sorts of fun beads, and he decorated the table with a Mardi Gras theme and gave us glasses to put on. And so they all come up with these crazy antics. They all want to one-up each of the other celebrities. Ty Treadway from One Life to Live is one of our celebrity waiters. He's actually a soap star, but he's been on lots of soaps. Rich Emberlin, who was on Dallas SWAT, who was also the boyfriend of Leanne Locken, who was on GCB, and she's been on all kinds of other great shows. She's one of our celebrity waiters.
And Rich was handcuffing these ladies.
Last year.
He has requests. He's already taken, so I'm sorry to anyone
that wanted it.
Some of our very large donors specifically wanted Rich
and
have been very generous. And
it'd be good to be handcuffed by a very handsome man, all in the name of charity. So in uniform, exactly. Well, ladies, thank you so much. This year, Family Gateway are feeding the 10,000th child. What you're doing is utterly incredible, and we want you back next year to talk about the Mad Hatter's Luncheon, because Birdie tells me that you two are co-chairing it, which is wonderful. But thank you both. Good luck.
Can we tell people where to get tickets?
Yes,
for that?
please do.
You can actually just log on to familygateway.org, and there's also contact information that you can also call the offices there. But tickets are still available as of right now.
But they will go fast.
But they will go fast, and it will be sold out, and there will be a waiting list. So act now. $2,500 sponsorships and above. You get to pick your waiter.
10 seats at your table.
It's a luncheon not to miss.
Ladies, thank you, and good luck with it. I can't wait to hear all about it. And join us next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.